Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and you know, it's beautiful, it's July and it's hurricane season. And I'm here with Dan Priest from Priest Insurance Agency. Dan, we've always said on all the shows, it's not a matter of when you're going to use it or are you going to use it, it's when you're going to use it. I got a call from one of the realtors down here the other week. She said, David, you know, Team Bolivar's great. And I said, well, what happened? She said, man, I talked to Dan Priest and he was actually able to save a deal for me through the insurance, saving money. And so let's talk about looking at it. The way y'all look at it is completely different than a lot of insurance. Y'all work for your customer.
We do.
Whether it's car insurance, home insurance, beach insurance, and down here, insurance is a big deal. I mean, it can drive up, it can make a house affordable or not affordable to some people. What do y'all do when someone says, hey, I've got a new beach house or I'm going to buy a beach house. Here's what the insurance is, but man, it's high. I really can't afford the house. Can y'all help me? What steps do y'all take then?
Well, thanks. That's a good question. So beach insurance is different than off the coast. And oftentimes people that are down here buying a beach house, they're in a position where they are wanting to insure this great big investment that they have. So the first thing that we do is listen. It's not just I'm buying a house for X amount of money and I need insurance on it. It doesn't necessarily work that way down here. We're talking to them about their house, about what his construction is like, what they are expecting out of their insurance, and we try to work with them with things like coverage options, deductible options, because there are an array of ways that you can cover these beach houses, and it's very, very important to listen to the client, understand what they want to do, and convey what they are covering and what they are not.
It's sort of like a puzzle.
It is a puzzle.
You know, you can say, okay, you want this kind of coverage and this kind of a deductible. So you pull this coverage and this deductible, exactly. And then you say, well, let's go back and look at construction. Okay, it's hardy plank. It's hardy plank. When was it built?
It's hardy plank. It's like, what do you have? Customized shower enclosures? Do you have a unique kitchen situation?
Right.
What type of flooring do you have? Vaulted ceilings, recessed lighting. What type of appliances do you have? Fans. It's detailed in the look.
And that's one thing I can say, because I've been in their office, I've talked to their girls. In fact, you've looked at some of my insurance, and you've got to listen to the customer. You don't sell the customer what you think they want. You sell the customer what they want and build a package. And you can go in and look at an existing insurance package, because we've talked about this before, and review it. You know, and you might have an idea here or here that might help them, you know, or like you told me, hey, David, your deductible, I mean, you're really not insured for enough, you know, and so that's what a true insurance agency does, is you listen to the customer, like you said, because they're more or less the boss.
They are the boss.
You know, and you build a package that makes them happy.
It's like, go to the grocery store, right? And we all want these types of coverage. One example that we can talk about is last year when the freeze happened.
Right.
Was that a year ago? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Many coverages down here limit the coverage for if a pipe breaks in the house, but the concern could be, where is the water heater? Is the water heater, where is it? Is it located at the lower level? Is it in an attic? Sometimes coverage is limited to $5,000 or $10,000 on that, and that could be a very, very difficult situation. In that coverage system.
And moving the water heater, you know, used to be a lot of them put them in the attic.
They still do.
You know, and if you move it down to the first floor or someplace else, the risk is going to be different.
It is different.
You know, if your pan clogs up or something, you don't have to worry about the whole ceiling falling in. You've got to worry about replacing countering, as to where if it's in the attic, you've got the ceiling, you've got what's underneath it. It could be couches, the walls, insulation, and the flooring, as to where if you put it down on the main living level, you know, you've got the room there and the flooring, but you save the ceiling, and that can save you some money.
There's a lot. So in talking to clients, find out how the house is constructed, what it's like inside, because you want to ensure its value.
Right.
Because you want to be able to rebuild your place, if not, and not get stuck in a claim situation that leaves you without a lot of money.
And the other thing, if you're building a house, talk to your insurance agent beforehand, because certain ways of building, you and I've talked about building codes that have changed. Certain ways you build it could save you money down the road. So like the water heater, instead of putting it down in the attic, put it downstairs in the washroom or something, to where, you know, you don't have the damage if you did have a problem.
There's other things too. When you're building a house, timing of acquiring your builder's risk is important. That can affect your cost as well. You want to make sure you're doing that before you start your construction, and not, oh yeah, I've got to go get builder's risk, because that'll change your cost of insurance.
So if you wait until after you've started, it could actually change the cost of it because you're already going. Great. Well, Dan, if people want to get hold of you and talk to the girls in the office or you, how can they get hold of you?
Well, you can call us. Our office number is 409-755-7600, or you can find us on the web at priestinsuranceagency.com.
You saw it on the truck there, did you? Dan, he's part of Team Bolivar, and when he came in fact, he's been with us a year now. He's all about Bolivar. His family grew up down here, and we had a show on that about the trip when Ike hit, and a lot of emotion there. His family's been down here for generations. Now he's bringing his business down here, and has been bringing his business down here, to make sure everyone's got the coverage they need. So if you've got any questions, please, you may not have them yet as an insurance agent, but they can look at your policy and maybe give you some ideas on how to save you money, or does your policy really cover everything you have? So Dan, thanks for joining us on this awesome morning. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and come enjoy our 27 miles of paradise, Bolivar Peninsula. God bless, and bye-bye.